The Kansas City Chiefs community was taken by complete surprise when head coach Andy Reid made a statement that no one anticipated. Known for his calm, measured personality and unwavering focus on football, Reid delivered news that instantly spread across the NFL world. The announcement, though brief, carried deep implications for the team's future and left analysts scrambling for interpretation. Within minutes, social media platforms erupted, fans reacting with a mix of shock, admiration, and disbelief. The man who had built one of the NFL's most dominant dynasties had just made a revelation that would redefine the team's direction. Reid's words reflected years of experience and hinted at a personal turning point that extended beyond football. His tone, composed but resolute, left no room for doubt about his intentions. For players and staff, it marked the beginning of a new chapter. What had begun as an ordinary media session quickly transformed into one of the most discussed moments in recent Chiefs history. Andy Reid's name has become synonymous with excellence, leadership, and innovation. Over decades in the league, his approach has combined strategic brilliance with genuine care for his players. Under his guidance, the Chiefs evolved from a talented team into a powerhouse capable of rewriting NFL records. Reid's ability to adapt to the ever-changing game has earned him admiration from both peers and opponents. Yet, behind the victories lies a relentless work ethic and personal sacrifice, often hidden from the spotlight. His quiet demeanor masks a mind constantly studying, refining, and perfecting every detail. Those close to him know that Reid's success stems not just from football intelligence, but from emotional intelligence, his capacity to understand people, build trust, and inspire belief. His leadership has molded players like Patrick Mahomes into generational talents. For years, Reid's commitment to Kansas City has been unwavering. That is why his latest announcement carried such weight. It came from a man whose every decision holds profound meaning for the franchise and its future. The moment arrived. During a press briefing that initially appeared routine, reporters expected standard updates about upcoming games, injuries, and strategy. Instead, Reid spoke with the sincerity that immediately captured attention. He paused before delivering the statement that would ripple through every corner of the football world. While he avoided dramatic phrasing, his message was clear: something significant was changing. Whether it involved his career path, his role within the organization, or the structure of the team, the weight of his words could not be ignored. The media room fell silent, recognizing the gravity of the moment. As soon as the session ended, phones lit up, and headlines began forming. The story dominated national broadcasts within hours. Analysts debated the meaning, some interpreting it as a transition, others as a bold declaration of intent for the team's next phase. What unified all reactions was astonishment. Andy Reid, the steady hand behind years of dominance, had just altered the NFL's narrative in a single statement. Inside the Chiefs' locker room, the players were as surprised as anyone. Patrick Mahomes, known for his composure, was reportedly reflective after hearing Reid's words. The bond between the two men extends far beyond quarterback and coach. It's a partnership built on mutual trust, shared vision, and relentless pursuit of greatness. Reid's announcement left players in a moment of introspection. Some wondered about the future, while others viewed it as a motivating spark before the next challenge. Veteran leaders like Travis Kelce and Chris Jones emphasized stability, reminding teammates of the culture Reid had built: resilient, disciplined, and grounded. For the younger players, this was a reminder of the human side of leadership. The coach they admired for his tactical genius had just revealed something deeply personal. The mood inside the team facility was not one of panic, but reflection. In that quiet space, the Chiefs recognized that great organizations are defined not only by victories, but by how they respond to moments of change. As the story gained momentum, every major sports network turned its spotlight toward Kansas City. Pundits dissected every phrase of Reid's statement, each trying to uncover the deeper meaning behind his carefully chosen words. Was he signaling retirement, restructuring, or a new chapter in his professional life? Opinions varied widely, but one thing was certain: the entire league was watching. Former players spoke of Reid's legacy, praising his consistency and innovation. Fans flooded online forums, expressing both gratitude and anxiety about what might come next. The Chiefs organization, while measured in its response, emphasized unity and respect for Reid's leadership. The broader NFL community recognized that whatever decision he hinted at would have ripple effects far beyond one franchise. His influence has shaped coaching philosophies across the league. The unfolding debate wasn't just about Kansas City's future, it was about how one man's journey had transformed modern football, and what his next step would mean for the sport itself. Andy Reid's career tells the story of transformation. From his early years in Philadelphia to his triumphs in Kansas City, he has reshaped every team he has led. His philosophy of innovation, adaptability, and trust has turned struggling rosters into championship contenders. More than his impressive record, Reid's true impact lies in the culture he builds, one that blends accountability with freedom. Players describe him as a mentor who balances professionalism with empathy. Under his leadership, the Chiefs became a model of sustained success in an era defined by short-lived dynasties. He developed a style of offense that changed the rhythm of the modern game, inspiring a new generation of coaches. Beyond strategy, Reid has always valued character, often giving second chances to players who others had written off. His ability to see potential where others saw risk remains unmatched. This legacy of transformation is why his recent statement feels so monumental, because anything Reid decides inevitably changes the game itself. Following Reid's statement, speculation reached a fever pitch. Some insiders suggested he might be preparing for an advisory role within the organization, shifting from the sideline to a broader strategic position. Others believed it could involve mentorship for the next generation of coaches, ensuring his philosophies continued to shape the team long after his departure. Another theory emerged that Reid was addressing internal restructuring designed to sustain the Chiefs' long-term success. Whatever the scenario, the consistent theme was evolution rather than ending. Reid has always emphasized building systems that outlast individuals. His approach to leadership is rooted in continuity, passing knowledge forward while allowing innovation to thrive. This mindset explains why Kansas City remains consistently competitive despite roster changes and league shifts. Every move under Reid's direction carries intent, purpose, and foresight. If his recent statement hinted at transition, it may signify not a farewell, but the start of a new era where his influence deepens beyond the field itself. For Chiefs fans, the announcement struck deep emotional chords. Andy Reid is more than a coach to Kansas City. He represents stability, growth, and championship glory. Under his guidance, the city witnessed football transcend sport, becoming a shared identity. Fans recalled the moments of triumph, the confetti falling after Super Bowl victories, and the countless post-game smiles from the man known for humility amid greatness. Now, facing uncertainty, emotions ranged from gratitude to anxiety. Many expressed heartfelt messages of appreciation, acknowledging that Reid's presence had elevated the entire community. For younger fans, he's the only Chiefs coach they've ever known, an anchor of consistency in an unpredictable league. The possibility of change stirred both nostalgia and pride. They understood that whatever comes next, Reid's impact will remain ingrained in Kansas City's story. His leadership built not just a winning team, but a culture of belief, a standard that will guide the franchise for generations to come, regardless of future transitions. Inside the organization, Reid's announcement did not weaken resolve, it sharpened it. The Chiefs returned to practice with intensified purpose. Players approached training with a new level of concentration, determined to honor their coach through performance. Reid himself, despite the attention surrounding him, maintained his trademark composure. His focus remained on preparation, film study, and player development. Colleagues noted that his demeanor hadn't changed. If anything, his energy had increased. That attitude inspired confidence throughout the team. Mahomes, Kels, and defensive leaders emphasized discipline, echoing Reid's core principles. It became clear that this moment of uncertainty had forged a deeper sense of unity. The Chiefs were no longer just chasing another victory, they were protecting a legacy. The idea that this could be a defining chapter in the franchise's history drove every player to push harder. Through adversity, Reid had once again transformed distraction into motivation, turning potential chaos into collective determination. Regardless of what the future holds, Andy Reid's legacy is already secured as one of the greatest in NFL history. His influence extends far beyond wins and championships. It lies in the values he instilled: humility, preparation, and perseverance. Reid built more than a team. He built a culture of excellence that reshaped Kansas City and left a lasting mark on the league. His unexpected announcement reminded everyone that leadership evolves, and even in transition, greatness continues to inspire. Whether he chooses to remain on the sidelines or guide from a higher vantage point, Reid's wisdom will continue shaping the Chiefs' future. His career stands as proof that success comes not from dominance alone, but from vision, compassion, and commitment to growth. The shock of his words may fade, but their significance will endure. Andy Reid didn't just blow everyone away with an announcement, he reaffirmed what true leadership looks like, both in football and beyond it.